In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hello, and welcome to Here, Hold My Earrings. I'm your DM for today. My name is Al, and today we have Henrietta, Rebecca, Yoni, Laura, and Yvonne. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henriette. I'm from Norway, and I play a Kalashtar druid named Dalin.
Rebecca?
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm from Germany, and I play Orla, a human cleric.
Yoni?
Hi, I'm Yoni. I'm from Belgium, and I play Mira, a half-elf bard.
Laura?
Hi, I'm Laura from Germany, and I'm playing Byleth, a dragonborn wizard.
And Yvonne.
Hi, I'm Yvonne from Canada, and I play Cracker, a half-orc barbarian.
You see what I mean? She sounds like she's on the radio, right?
Yeah.
I
You
put on
are
my
listening.
radio voice.
You really do. You really are very professional. I wish I could do.
Sorry, except for all the
Well,
coughing.
yeah, yeah. Considering you're like always saying you're tired because it's like 1 in the morning or whatever it is over there, and but you sound like the most awake and professional out of all of us. Right.
Well, thank
so,
you. What I'd like to say today is, yeah, okay. I used to do radio, actually.
Oh, did you?
Well, thank
Yeah.
you, Elle, our DM. Now we're going over to our recap.
Exactly. That's so funny.
That's great. Very good. You both should have your own radio show. I'd listen to it. Right. And for today's recap, I think Henrietta has volunteered.
Yes. Well,
Are we going to do this the whole episode?
Mhm.
That sounded like a Disney villain.
yeah. Okay. The last session we started with the drow had come out of the portal, and they hadn't noticed me yet. I was the one that was in front. I tried to hide behind one of the boxes with the face rest in it, but I rolled, I think it was 1, and fell on my face. So they did notice me. And they said to me in Elvish that you should come out, human, we are not your enemy. But I also heard that they drew their swords. So I spoke in a loud voice, trying to alert the others that there was someone else there. And then we rolled for initiative. And combat started and the end. No. Well, a lot of them attacked me at first because I was in front. And the others didn't. Well, they didn't run to the combat because they didn't know that there were enemies there. So it took a while before they came. And I ran back trying to scream my head off. The drow cleric cast Spiritual Guardians and had that up. It was hard. And yes, there was a very handsome elf. Drow. Sorry, not an elf, a drow. We kind of. There are really close quarters here, so we kind of mushed up in a bunch of people. And Ballast cast Enlarge on Cracker, making it even tighter fit, so we couldn't move too much. And then one of the drow cast Darkness, and everything went black. And when everyone was in darkness, Stalin died. But Ola as she always does, save the day. She had a awesome cleric spell that dispelled the darkness, and she also healed Dain. Yay! I survived.
I don't think I healed you.
Yes, you did with your
It was
bonus
me.
action. Was it you?
No, I don't have it.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Okay, sorry. Mira was the
It
hero.
was the bard.
It
Bard
was the
never
bard.
gets the credit.
Sorry.
Oh,
Not taking credit for the healing.
Mira saved the day. She healed me. We killed a handsome drow and a couple of the others. The cleric disappeared into the stone. And one of the drow that was left had a kind of amulet or something around his neck, and he threw it, and there was a fireball inside, and I died again. And one of the other drows escaped into the engine room again. And the combat ended, and Dalin took a nice rest on the chest of the decapitated handsome drow's body. That's always a good rest. We go to the drow in the engine room, and Mira uses disguise self to appear like a drow. And she used the symbol that we had seen earlier in the mines of the Duskrim drow. And when she goes in, and well, it was Cracker, I think that. No, it was Ola and Cracker that restrained the other drow that went into the engine room. When Mira comes in and the enemy drow sees her tabard, he goes crazy and tries to attack her. But I think it was Cracker that restrained him again. And when I enter, Dalin enters, she sees the symbol on his tabard and recognizes it, and she asks what House Misram is doing here. Dum dum da.
Dun, dun, dun. Excellent.
Yeah.
Terrific. Right down to the dramatic musical ending.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. All right. So, did anybody want to add anything? These are the symbols of the houses. Well done. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now?
I want an answer. What is House Misram doing here?
He looks at you all. He's clearly very fearful. He's, as we mentioned last week, he'd already thrown down his weapons and essentially surrendered, even allowing Orla, who weighs all of 120 pounds, maybe 52 kilos, to sit on him. Although he did eventually upend her when she failed by rolling a 0 on her strength check for her grapple. He says, well, if I tell you, will you promise to let me live? And perhaps even come with you, because I don't think I can go back.
Come with us?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Well,
I'm used to taking orders from women, so
yeah.
it'll be fine.
Well, we are.
I'm just going to say that he just tried to attack me. Just keep that in mind.
And he rolls up his sleeve on his left forearm, and he closes his eyes, lowers his head, and he offers his forearm to you. And
Well-
as you look at the forearm, you see there are scars and teeth marks and all other sorts of things on there.
Well, I'm not against the occasional light roleplay, but I don't know what you're doing.
But my matron, our house matron, Misri, whenever I displeased her, she would bite me.
And did that please you?
No, it hurts. She has very sharp teeth.
If it doesn't please you, I won't do it, but remember not to attack me again unless you want it to lead to something else.
And he looks up at you just furtively under his lowered eyelashes and says, "Oh, oh, this is very different. Oh, you're nothing like Matron Misery. Oh, please let me come with you."
Darling, I'm not like anyone you've ever met. Please meet my party members. I think they can introduce themselves. I'm Mira, and I dispel the disguise self.
Right. Oh, oh, you're. Oh no. Oh no. And he sits back down on his butt and he lowers his head and he's sort of just shaking his head while it's resting in between his hands. Oh no, no, no. I've said too much.
That's not the direction I like when I show someone what I look like, but I'll take it.
She's not that ugly. She's
Thank
quite beautiful,
you.
actually. So
Thank you. Someone who appreciates me. But maybe he liked it better when I was disguised as a guy. I mean, everyone has their preferences.
He doesn't know what to say at this point. Oh, you may as well kill me now. They'll never take me back.
why?
Will you let me live? Will you let me go free? You're from the surface, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
I've heard you surface dwellers are very soft-hearted. Let me go free, and I promise never to trouble you again.
Well, first we need some
Darling, we just
answers.
kicked the shit out of you. Who's soft-hearted here? Just kicked the
And he,
shit out of you.
and he cowers away from you when you say this. No, not the face. It's my moneymaker.
I respect that.
But why did you just offer to travel with us, but now you change your mind? And also, what is it that you're planning on doing once you're free?
Well, I thought and he looks at Mira, was already with you. I thought you already had a drow in your party. So obviously it can't be that bad.
I mean, if you want me to turn into a drow again, I have no problem doing that.
No, I mean, you're obviously not drow. You don't know our ways. And he looks at Byleth. I don't even know what what is that?
Eh,
Excuse me,
That's
don't
not
call her a
nice.
thing.
Oh,
Don't call her a thing.
gonna
You're
cry.
supposed to respect women.
Hell yeah. I'm a
Is
beautiful
she,
lady.
is she a woman? Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
of course.
Oh, I am sorry. And he genuflects in front of you and he bows head down to the floor. I am so sorry.
Ah, it's okay. I forgive you.
Really? No
Of
beatings
course.
at all?
No, I don't
Mira gives
do
her the
that
side eye.
to good guys who don't attack me.
And you just
I'm
sort
very
of,
confused.
yeah, you see his body sort of shivering and you don't really see his face. So it's not sure you're not sure what's happening, but you hear what sounds a little bit like soft sobbing. No. Oh, I was trapped in that pocket dimension for over 100 years. Oh.
Okay, so you
Ah.
you were trapped there and you popped out now, right? But why did you
Oh,
come
I've said
here?
too much.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
Explain yourself.
oh, all right. But you'll let me live. Oh,
Sure.
what's the
You are the one who
use?
called us soft-hearted.
Oh, fine, what's the use? To be killed by slaves. I guess that's... yeah.
Excuse me.
And
As
and
I
he
see
gestures
it,
to
no
all of
one.
you. You're obviously all escaped slaves. Look at her. Points at Cracker. I've seen her kind. They're the strong ones. We use them as fodder in armies when we can get them.
You are
Common,
making it
right?
very hard for us not to kill you. I'm just going to tell you that.
I second that.
Ugh. And he looks back to Delin. Fine. I am, as you have correctly deduced, of House Mizra. Although I am not a noble, I'm just one of their commoners. My family was born in service to them, and it's all we've known for hundreds of years, going back at least 6 generations. You know, House Mizram is one of the great families of Menzoberg,
Yes.
and we were part of the advance party, the vanguard of the Drow invasion of Blingdenstone, which... And he looks around the room at the dead Sverfneblin skeletons and the dead Drow bodies. I'll assume it was successful.
Well, not really. But you tried to attack my friend here when she was disguised as a drow from House Duskrim. And we have found a lot of dead drow here from House Duskrim. Why would you come as well?
In that case, it was successful. You see, this is what I mean. You don't understand the Drow. Every house has its own strategy, its own ambition. Every house seeks to ascend to the Council of 8. 8 leading houses that rule Menzoberranzan, and similar structures abound throughout the other Drow cities, including Chednasad. But no position is ever permanently secure. Houses war upon each other all the time, forming alliances and breaking treaties, all to advance themselves in the eyes of their peers, and especially their goddess Lolth. Unless, of course, they're heretics and follow some of the other gods or goddesses, such as Ganador, well, the others who cannot be named.
Which one? Who can be
Well, I
named?
just said you can't name them.
Of course you can.
You're trying to trick me.
No. I'm curious.
You can't name them, but we can kill you.
Well,
And I
then you'll
smile.
still never learn the names. If you don't know them, then you don't. Look, there's one that's everybody.
Is Kiransley one of them?
And he cowers back and he puts his hands up in defense of his face.
I guess so.
I'd like to just hold out my hand and kind of just show off my ring.
Oh, no. Oh, death is nothing but to be eternally banned because I've given away Lolth's trust.
Well, you can calm yourself because we didn't do this voluntarily. We was kind of forced into accepting these tokens from her.
You have met Kiransali?
Yes, we have.
And he
Really?
literally lays down and prostrates himself completely on the floor. His face, his entire front, his legs, everything is just spread eagled out, laying down in front of you. Please forgive me, O avatars of the great goddess of undeath and vengeance. Please spare my soul so that I may at least find some peace when you execute me.
Kind of like this.
Mira is so confused because she knows nothing about this.
Does Orla just like sort of put her foot back on his chest, on his back?
I mean, I think she doesn't. She just because he doesn't appear to be of any danger of fleeing right now, right? Plus, there's like a barbarian right next to him.
Yeah.
Cracker's
Yep.
still standing. Cracker's actually standing on him, isn't she?
I got 1 foot on him. Stay down.
You may not be surprised to hear he's used to having more than one woman's foot on him at one time.
Stay down, bad dog.
I just wanted to kind of try to remember the cleric. She went down into the stone, right? When we
Ilvara's alive? You haven't killed her?
Well, she disappeared into the stone, and I think I might know the spell she used. And if we want to talk to her, we have to wait a while.
Well,
Is there any way we can get it out of the stone?
I don't think so. Let me
Well-
read my spell.
House Mizram is one of the great houses. We are 6th out of 8 on the ruling council.
Doesn't sound so great.
It's better than being 50th.
And you kept
Still,
some
a
secrets,
sixth.
didn't you?
Well, House Duskren is 9th, and they have vied to get onto the council for many, many hundreds of years. And our matron, of course, does not like them, because no one ever likes somebody who has upward ambition and the power to succeed in achieving it. Duskren had, well, at the time of the invasion, it had the largest army out of all of the houses, even surpassing that of House Banner or Del Armgo. Sorlarin, even though they were 4th, were still very powerful because they have so many males that are successful wizards in Sorcerer. But in terms of sheer martial manpower, Duskern had the most soldiers, commoners, and enslaved weapons of all of the drow houses of Menzoberranzan, the premier city of the drow. And so, when the agreement was made that House Doerden and its transgressions against the drow and Loth herself should be punished and the house destroyed, the follow-on acts of vengeance should include punishing Blingstone, who sheltered the renegade, whose name shall not be mentioned, and gave him succor until he could escape to the surface. And that is why we embarked upon the punishment of Blingdenstone. But to kill 2 Rotha with 1 boulder, House Duskren was voted to lead the vanguard, and their exceptional soldiers were given the charge of taking the city by force. Of course, the secret acknowledgement and agreement was that reinforcements would be withheld, so that they would expend all of their power upon Blingdenstone, whilst the rest of us marshaled our own strength and kept it in reserve. Ilvara, my mistress, the one you fought, and her consort and the rest of us were part of the advanced scouting party to keep an eye on House Duskren soldiers and ensure that they should not succeed in taking Blingdenstone without great cost. Ideally,
nearly achieving the goal, but failing at the last moment so that Mizram and the other houses could come in and save the attack from utter failure. It looks as if we have succeeded. And that's why when you, and he looks at Mira now, came in dressed as a House Duskrin soldier, well, it was made very clear that no one should survive.
You said you were in a pocket dimension?
Well, in order to try to stop reinforcements from coming in from House Duskrin, we were sent here to try to disable the engine. At first, the shield was supposed to go up, as we understood it from our spies, because the Sverfneblin would want to stop us teleporting in our troops. But once the shield was stopped, the plan was to not allow Duskrin to send in their reinforcements either. We were here trying to stop the Duskrin soldiers from disabling it properly. I believe in a moment of vengeance or an act of final stubbornness and sheer willfulness, some of the Sverfneblin Ibil,
And he spits out a drow word that the elves in your party know means scum.
tried to sabotage the engine, and we were caught in a portal and locked there. We could count time, and we knew how much time had passed. We survived because Ilvara had arcane magics and the touch of Loth, but it was uncomfortable. Looks like you fixed it, though. Otherwise, we would not have been able to come back.
But why did you attack us when you came out?
Well, we didn't know who you were, but you're not our house. We're in enemy territory.
So you attack random slaves. You call the slaves.
None of you are wearing House Mizram tabards or insignia. Therefore, you are all either escaped slaves or the enemy. Either way, you should have bent to the will of House Mizram and Ilvar the Mistress.
Also, to be completely fair to him, I think I attacked them first, didn't I? Or one of
Well,
us?
they drew their swords and
Okay.
didn't
I
look
mean,
like
that is a very...
they were
What does it
going.
matter? They had to go down.
I'm going to try something. I think I can flush out the cleric. I'm going to try something. On the spot where she disappeared into the stone, I'm going to use my mold earth. And if she used the spell that she think she did, then she should be expelled.
Be near.
Yeah, the cleric that went into the ground.
Do you want me to move over here and just make sure you're not alone when you do that?
Well, maybe that would be good.
Okay.
As soon as Cracker leaves, I'm the one I go and put my foot um on him, although I don't think it's probably the same.
My great axe for her appearance.
He leans into Orla's foot and says,
Oh, you get that spot under there. We were cramped in a very small space, and I've got such a crick in my back.
I mean, I try to get that spot because
Really?
he asked nicely.
He just tried to kill me, called us slaves.
I mean, I also just almost tried to kill you because you looked evil, so.
That's your problem, not mine.
I mean, next time you do it, please, like, we should come up with a code word.
he kind of wiggles into it, and you hear a soft, soothing sound. Oh. Of course, he doesn't say anything you understand.
Wait.
Okay.
Who has the foot on the guy? Orla?
Mhm.
Orla, weren't you married?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything untoward with him. I'm literally just helping him fix his back.
He might have a different opinion on that.
Well, as long as I don't care.
Okay, it's your marriage.
It's your marriage? What? Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
doing some weird play with this drow.
Yeah, it could be. You never know. It could be. All right. As you cast your mold earth and dig out a portion of the stone, she literally pops out, and you see pain on her face as she looks like she's being physically torn out of the stone, leaving behind traces of blood everywhere. She lays on the ground.
Hello. Nice of you to join us.
Channeling Byleth there. And she looks up at you.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
what did you think was going to happen?
well, I was not going to wait 8 hours for her to come out again.
Fair enough.
why am I
can
always
all
so
roll
high?
initiative.
Why am I always so high on the turn order?
Me too.
You must have a good
I'm
bonus.
so squishy, but I always go first.
Well, don't forget you can also ready an attack action or ready a cast a spell action, so you come later in the turn order, essentially.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And well, we'll throw in drow mail. Okay. Who wants to roll for Ivara? Laura, would you like to roll?
Mhm.
And Yvonne, you want to roll for the guy on the ground?
10.
So okay.
12.
Delin.
Also, I think with all the talking, my my spiritual weapon probably would have disappeared.
How long does it last? Is it a minute?
A minute, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you very much for being honest and forthright. Awesome. Okay,
I don't know how to remove it.
oh right. Probably that's something I gotta do. Thank you. Cool. Right. So who Mira goes first. Now Mira doesn't see what's going I guess she could see it because she's yeah, that's not really a obstructed line of sight. So in theory, if you're paying attention, then you can see what's going on. And you can choose to go first or ready the action. Now, if you ready like an attack action, you have to create the catalyst, right? And if the catalyst doesn't occur, the attack doesn't happen. Equally, if you already cast a spell, if it's a cantrip, it's fine. But if you use a leveled spell, meaning level 1, level 2, etc., that spell slot is wasted regardless of whether or not the spell is used because the catalyst occurred. Okay?
Okay.
Also, when you ready an action, you don't move. Now, you can move during your turn, but you can't ready your movement as part of your action in the ready attack act. So, does that make sense?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Well, Mira's still hurting from the previous fight, and she sees what's happening over there. So she's just like, "Oh God, again."
Right.
So she's going to cast Healing Word on herself,
Mm,
just to get some hit points back.
sure.
And she is going to free item interaction take out her dagger, which was made of Underdark material,
Mm,
and she's going to ready a stab action on the in case the male drow goes for an attack on either her or Orla.
okay. So if he attacks only,
Yes.
you can set whatever condition you want, but I just want to be clear. If if he starts to move, that's not going to trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just attack is fine.
Okay. Okay, so and just as a reminder, when something like that happens, the catalyst has to occur and complete. So if you name the catalyst as the attack will complete. But if you name the catalyst as something else that would happen before the attack, then it will happen after that particular catalyst. Now he doesn't have any weapons, so if he attacked, it would have to be either casting a spell, presumably, or using fists or something. Good, very good. Nice job, Yoni. Okay,
Thank you.
Muscles marinara over there.
Been marinating for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's happened here, and can I squeeze in here, or is that kind of a wall?
No, you can definitely. I'll
Okay.
even move the dead bodies out of the way.
Okay.
Have
Well,
those
I'm
abs
right
over
there,
Mhm.
and I don't really like this chick. Wait, is she prone?
She is prone. She just
Okay.
flopped out of the stone.
And I understand that we want to talk to her first. I'm just trying to think, did we talk about talking to her? Is that part of this?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we
Hey.
did, so I'm probably gonna take a swing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, with
Well,
rage, because
yeah.
I'm like this bitch, you know?
Such language.
No.
Okay, so what
So,
did you roll?
18.
18. Yes. Well, actually, you have advantage, right? So, because she's prone, even without you going. Ooh,
25.
yeah. Well, I mean, they both hit, but yeah, that's not a crit. Okay, so we'll go with the first numbers. 8. Yeah, just whack it. It's like whack-a-mole, except it's not quite a mole. Um, she takes you chop off her ponytail, which like makes her really upset. And of course, you take off half an ear as well, which, as somebody with pointy ears, you appreciate just how important that might be. Well done. Anything
But
else?
no, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, the drow male, laying on the ground also, sort of sees the commotion and hears the screaming. He recognizes Ilvara's voice, and he starts squirming to get away. Let's see. I guess it's not really a grapple because Orla's basically got like one little foot on there. So I'll call it a grapple, but he'll have advantage against Orla.
Yeah, against my strength.
Against your strength versus his strength, but he'll have advantage. So you roll yours, and
Is
Henrietta,
it
would you like to roll opposing with
safe
advantage?
or normal?
It's just a strength check, so you're literally clicking on the strength box as opposed to the save box. There you go.
Um,
Okay.
can I use my inspiration
Yes.
to roll with advantage?
Um, yeah, okay.
It's an
Oh,
11.
no. You like you he wiggles, you wiggle, he zigs, you zag. You feel like you just about got him, and then suddenly he stands up, and now your foot is like resting on his shoulder as he's standing straight up. So you look like you're in Strictly Come Dancing. If there were any Sverfneblin spirits floating around, they'd be holding up placards with like 8s and 9s on them. But that's his action, and his half his movement, and he is not going to move. Ilvara is going to go. She secretly had been working on something else, so she's going to complete her spell. Wait, where'd they go? Sorry, this new Roll20 is really driving me berserk.
Oh, the pink.
Purple. It's so it's not just that, the interface has actually changed. I didn't get a chance to look at it last week after you guys finished. Uh, but you see the bodies of the drow warriors that you have executed, as well as some of the skeletons, suddenly rise up.
Oh God.
No.
Have mercy.
I know.
Thought I
I
took off her
know.
head.
Yeah,
Should they use their
it's a
second attack
shame.
tracker?
Yeah.
Yes, Cracker keeps forgetting she has a second attack. Eh,
I keep thinking I
Yeah.
can't do that if I move more than 5 feet.
wrong game.
I know. Stupid Pathfinder.
Okay, you both get your opportunity attacks.
Excellent.
Stand up. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. And she dodges out of the way, escaping nimbly, leaving behind one bloodied ear and her ponytail, which, not to be rude about it, looks a little bit like horsehair.
Which I'd pick up and stick in my belt.
Not quite a scalp.
That's very Game of Thrones of you.
Yeah, not yet.
All right. But these guys are gonna go. Let's see. They're gonna move in unison. They're actually gonna move in and cycle around. Well, no, I guess they're not that smart. So these two will attack. This one will attack Cracker. This one will attack Delin. Laura, can I have a roll against Cracker, please? And Rebecca can have a roll against Delin.
I'm sorry in
It's
advance.
17.
Wow. I think
14.
the 17 is gonna hit because that'll be over 20. And 14 is gonna be over 15, 16, whatever Delin's armor class is. Yeah. Okay, so they're both gonna do 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And then these 4 guys back here, they all have hand crossbows of some sort. And they're all gonna shoot. Let's see. Yvonne, you can roll 1 against Delin. Yoni, you can roll
8.
2 against Cracker. And Henry, you can
20s?
roll 1 against Cracker. Okay. All right, so it looks like most of these are gonna miss. 8. Yeah, looks like they all miss. What's Cracker's armor class? 15?
15.
Yep. Okay, so these are all going to miss. Because there's other ones in front of them, so they're getting one of them bounces off the back of another one's head, that kind of thing. It'll be Delin's turn.
Yes. um, let's get some more players on this playing field. I
Oh
can
my
too
god,
play
it's like so
that
crowded.
game. I am going to cast Conjure Animals.
Oh my god.
So how many do I want to conjure?
Crowded in here.
I think I'm gonna conjure one large one as a challenge rating number 2, and I am going to
Okay.
put it here.
Okay. All right, so behind everybody. Okay. Just doesn't say it has to be large, it just has to be challenge
Challenge
rating of
rating 2, yeah. It
2
doesn't have to, but
2 or lower. Okay. And this is now I gotta figure out what's gonna be down here. And it is an animal, yeah. I mean, well, let's see. What would be 2 or lower here? Giant rats, maybe. What do you think is down here?
I don't know. No, there's Rosa down here.
There's oh, That would be hilarious, right? Like a Rotha just goes up and starts.
Charging through.
Yep. Okay. Um. Yeah, I guess we can call it a Rotha, or it's either that or a giant rat. Those are your choices right now. This place is pretty empty, really. So okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yep. But Rotha aren't very powerful, though. They're just big. All right. Okay. And anything else?
Yes, I am. Sorry, Cracker. I am going to turn into. What was I'm going to turn into a saber-tooth tiger first, and I'm gonna step back. I'll take a step back after I turn into a tiger.
After.
Yeah,
I
because
forgot these are actually small. Yeah. Mhm.
if I do it
Yep.
before, I'm dead.
Okay.
So
Your saber-toothed tiger cat. Where is it? Killing me with all this artwork.
sorry, I'm gonna squish you a little bit, Cracker, before I go.
I can take it.
I think Cracker would be awesome in a mosh pit.
I used to be. I used to be awesome in mosh pits.
I can imagine.
I mean, it
I've
would be
seen
great
those.
to sit on our shoulders.
Oh, that's so cute.
No.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay. You should have control of that.
Thank you. So after I turn in, I'm going to take a step back.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess they will try to hit me, or can they?
Yeah. Why not? The front two, anyway. Yvonne, why don't you roll both of them?
Open for low. Oh, damn. 18 and
ooh.
13. I'm
Yep.
so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So, yeah, let's make it 5 points for each, so 10
Yep.
altogether.
I'm good. And
All
I'm
right.
going to roll for Rosa. Initiative. 13.
Yes.
I don't know if they have any. I can.
I'm going to keep it simple.
Yep.
13, you said? So, okay. Cool. Byleth.
Why is Byleth
Oh, sorry.
before me?
I don't know. Sorry, Orla.
Sorry, Laura.
Ooh, phew, always had
It's
a
the only right
rebellion there.
thing.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. um, I'd like to use my action to talk to the drow next to me.
Oh, the one on the ground.
Yeah, the one I'm like the one who just stood up.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to tell him, look, your ally was really hurt in the fight before. You too. You look pretty rough, right? We have multiple very powerful magic users. I think logically, if you think about it, if this fight were to occur, we would probably kill your friend and then you. It doesn't have to be this way. I promise I'm not going to attack you, and my friends aren't going to attack you if you stay out of it or help us. But I mean, or just like stay out of it, and you can live.
Ah, you had me at live.
And he sits back down again. Cross-legged.
Does he seem like he's like honest about his intentions?
Yeah, roll insight.
Insight. Insight. That's a 10.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yoni, why don't you roll his reaction to Orla's persuasion? Persuasion by Orla. Yoni, roll a d20. See, we'll play.
Do I roll persuasion?
Yeah. You roll a persuasion as well.
Okay. That's an 8.
Yeah. Okay. So, although Orla's not necessarily an expert on this, she thinks the fact that he sat down on his butt and has now picked up the foot that had previously been resting on his back and is licking her ankle is a sign that he's willing to basically just let them do whatever they want.
All right.
I told you
Just
it's a
gonna.
very matriarchal society.
Yeah.
If you read the books, it's really crazy.
What was it again? Q. Where do I want to go?
You can also go sideways, as long as there's no rocks in the way.
Yeah, I'm just.
So you can go like this.
You know what? I'm gonna step in front of. I'm gonna go and step in front of Byleth,
Okay.
trying to shield her with.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Because I mean, I also actually have a shield up, so.
Right. You physically have a shield. Cool. Awesome. And now by this, like, I was going to cast a spell, but now I can't see anything.
Well, I mean, I can go here. Can I?
Sure.
Because I'm so skinny and I've lost a few pounds, you know. And then I can then I can see what's going on there.
Okay.
All right, that
You
sounds
can
like a
see
yes.
you can see everything. Just like they had disadvantage, or not just they had a penalty to shoot because they were shooting through the ones in front. You're also going to have a -2 penalty because these guys have half cover from Delin and or Cracker.
-2 penalty in AC
So if you're
in armor
attacking with
class,
an attack
or
roll, yes, it's like a
Mhm.
+2 benefit to their armor class.
All right. I wanted to cast web to
Which will not be affected at all, so that's a great choice.
yeah. So I'm always a bit confused with the 20-foot cube. um, so would it be like this, or would that be too small?
Well, 20 feet is four squares, right?
All right, so
So
it's really like 20. Um, well, I'm not trying to get Cracker then. That's the thing.
yeah, well, I think you can cast it back here, right? You'll get the Rotha
Mhm.
though,
Yeah.
who'll be terribly confused.
Oh no. Well, all right. I think that will do. Maybe he will survive and not be, not be incapacitated. Or what is
You
it?
mean
I'm
dead?
gonna cast. No, he won't die.
Well, it's just a Rotha. It's not like a special character. It's not.
But he's cute. He has a significant role in this campaign.
Laura has said it, so therefore you've agreed.
I have divine powers. I know that.
All
All
right.
right.
Your web is cast. How come I can't get
Mhm.
it behind the skeleton? Come on. Well, anyway, you know where it is. You can see it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So it covers all the skeletons and the Rotha and the Elvara. Go ahead and roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saving throws for the skeletons. Henrietta, do you want to roll for Ivara? And Yvonne, do you want to roll for the Rotha?
Sure.
Okay, so it looks like all the key ones are covered except for. Okay, so we'll call it these two guys are not affected in the middle, here and here. Everybody else is affected, so they're all covered in webs.
All right.
Nice job.
And then I'm gonna go back because I feel so, I feel very nice behind the shield. Very good job
Mm.
there, Ola. Mm.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, well done. Mira.
Well, Mira doesn't like it that she's being left alone with this drow.
If you want, he can lick your ankle instead. Now that Orla has left.
I mean, it might be a good substitute for the cream. Who knows? Um,
One can only
she has
try.
fantasy eczema.
See, eczema.
But she's going to pass on that.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I don't know what to do. She is going to take out her short bow. So going to put away the dagger. Drop the dagger, just drop it. Take the short bow. And move to stand next to Orla.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to fire at this one guy closest to her, so to the left of forgotten her name. Cracker. I'm sorry, Cracker.
Wow.
I had a brain fart.
Wow. Yvonne, how does Cracker feel about that? Is she gonna help Mira open the next jar that she can't open?
It's gonna roll my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
oh no.
that was rude. Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll your attack. -2, 17. Okay, so that'll still hit. Taking 7 points of piercing. Good. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Cracker?
So I see this web come up, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Now I can't hit anybody.
Well, you can.
Well,
They're restrained, some of them.
yeah, but then is there a risk to me getting entrapped by the web?
Only if you move into it, but you're
My
on the edge of
weapon?
it because
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's not that complicated.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Again.
I love that. Okay, so I'm just swinging. I am just swinging at the nearest skeleton
Okay.
right here.
Sorry,
I'm
was there
just staying where I
somebody
am.
wanted to
Yeah,
say
I
something?
was gonna say actually, if they're restrained, then attack rolls against them have advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
So there's one,
Okay.
and there is two.
Okay. Well, so first of all, the first attack is going to finish the one off that Byleth had already injured. Sorry, Mira had already injured. I apologize. And the second one is also going to be injured, but not destroyed. So you hit on both.
Full.
Nice. Yeah, that second attack really helps, huh?
Sure does.
Yeah, well done. Why do you have bless on? Oh yes, you still have the bless on thing.
So yeah, is it still in effect?
Yes,
It's
it's
pretty
still the same
long.
game day. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Amazing how bless makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Okay. The drow male will sit there. He seems not to be moving, but you don't know. The Rotha is restrained. Henrietta,
Sorry.
how does he sound? Henrietta?
I don't know what it sounds like. Cow?
Oh. Oh no.
What does he do?
Well, I believe that he would attack the cleric.
Yep.
That's what
Okay.
tension. So
Yep.
should I just roll a d20? You have the rest of them.
Yeah.
Great.
Disadvantage, I
Ooh.
think.
Oh.
I think it's
Oh, no.
disadvantage.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
But I mean, he technically also has advantage on the other restrained creature, so
Hmm.
because they're both restrained, right?
Yes. Attack rolls
Yay.
against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So yes, technically the crit would stand. Well done. Thank you, Rebecca.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're right, though. You are right. Okay, so the crit will hit. How much damage does a Rotha even do? I don't know. It's like a 4 foot tall. It's like a miniature pony, except it looks like a cow. So
It's got horns though.
it's got horns. We'll call it 1d4 for
Well,
horniness.
it says in the bestiary that it
Oh.
does 1d6 plus 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. That's a pretty strong.
Never
number.
underestimate
Rotha.
the miniature cow.
It
All
has
right.
Oh, yeah.
It has a strength
I
of
mean-
18. So
All right.
Dex
Roll
of
your
zero.
Very
2d6
significant
and add 4
character.
to it.
not.
Like
Oh
I
yeah.
said.
What does crit? Oh, 8 plus 4. 12.
Yeah. Okay. She screeches. Not happy. Okay. Anything else?
No, we can't move. So
Yeah, he can't move. And he used his turn already. So okay, cool. Ilvara's turn. Should we take a break now? While I decide how she's going to get her revenge on this angry cow.
Yes, coffee would be great.
Okay.
I really didn't
All right.
realize 1.5 hours had passed already.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay. So let's take a 5-7 minute break.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi. We hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
Here, hold my earrings.
Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay, so Ilvara is shocked by the fact that this Roth has attacked her. She casts she seems to be casting a spell, and she is going to dispel the web.
No.
Oh, yes. And the web
Very sad.
appears. I know.
Mm.
It's terrible. It's a shame. That web had so many dreams and aspirations.
Mm-hmm. I didn't foresee this. Man.
After she does that, she is going to move away from the Rotha. Actually, before she does that, these other guys, none of them are going to be covered with webs anymore. So they're all going to... oh, they don't attack now. Yeah, they do attack now. They all attack on her turn. So they are going to... they will attack the Rotha either before or after. And it's all the same, thanks to Rebecca. So let's have 2 rolls. Rebecca, why don't you roll both of them on the poor
Okay.
little Rotha?
It's a
Oh!
19
Aw.
and an 11.
Yes, but unfortunately, the Rotha's armor class, I believe, is actually not that high, right, Henrietta?
You didn't summon an armored Rota?
Well, I tried to summon a creature of level 2, not a quarter, but it was a quarter, so.
Well, you said Rotha, so I was like, all right, fine.
Well, it was that or a giant rat, so wouldn't make much
It-
of a difference.
I mean, there aren't, you haven't, in fairness, it's not the woods. You haven't seen a lot of animals running around here. It's not like it magically appears. It comes out, you're summoning it. It comes out of the, right?
Well, it's Fey, so it's coming from the Fey realm, I guess. Is it Fey?
Oh, is that the one?
Mhm.
Conjure animals. Oh, I got confused. I thought it was summon. Oh,
It doesn't matter.
I apologize.
No, it
You
doesn't
know
matter.
what? Yeah, no, because I was thinking it's summon animals is the one where it depends on what the environment is. But you can actually summon anything you want. Well, hang on. It doesn't say that you have the right to summon it. You have the right to choose it. So, sorry, folks. I should know this spell, but I haven't used it in a long time. So, okay. Well, we will call it a genuinely large cow. Then, massive beast. So it'll be a little bit stronger and a few more hit points. Go ahead and roll two. You roll 2 rolls. We'll say they're both hit for 10 points. He'll still be alive. He moves rather unhappily. Ilvara will move away. He will get an attack of opportunity or opportunity attack, so you can roll that, Henrietta.
Mm-hmm. Mm. 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's going to miss. And she is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, where does she go? Going to run off, disappear, and you can't see her anymore. Okay. So these two have attacked with short swords, which means they drop their hand crossbows. This one is destroyed, so we'll move that out of the way. This one will move up. This one will move up. This one will move up. These 3 will attack. 2 on Cracker and 1 on cat form Delin. So let's have Laura and Rebecca roll against Cracker, and Yoni, you can roll against Delin.
8.
2.
15.
Together we make 20.
Aw,
Aw.
romantic.
Oh. All right, Cracker takes 5 down to 2, I guess, because she's raging, right?
Yep.
And Delin is going to take 5.
Mhm.
Delin cat. Okay. That'll be those turns. And Delin's turn.
I'm gonna try
And the
and
Rotha.
hit that one. With let's see. Let's do a claw attack.
Hey.
Nope. That's a 10.
Okay. Yep. It just bounces off its armor, body, whatever. And anything else?
No.
You want to tell the Rotha what to do?
Attack.
It could have been an Allosaurus, by the way. If you I'll double check what after the game. Remind me to double check after the game. But I think you choose what it is for conjure animals. Okay. So, which one? Skeleton?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter
All right.
which one.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
11.
Okay. We'll say that's going to hit. You want to roll a d6 and we'll add 8 instead of +4. One more.
Let's see. 5. Ooh.
Wow. Okay. Oh, so wow. So 8. Okay, right. So that actually is going to finish it off. That one collapses under the power of the Rotha horns, the mother of all Rotha. Good. Anything else?
um, no, I'm kind of stuck.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Starfishing everybody else.
Yeah.
Orla.
No, I think I'm going to hit the one next to the Rotha with Sacred Flame.
Okay. Okay. Roll its save.
That's also natural one.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So it takes 1 point of damage. Well done. Just as a reminder, if you do want to do more damage with a cantrip, I know you've got Sacred Flame for a different reason, but you can always choose to change your cantrip in my game to like Toll the Dead or something.
Yeah, I have told the dead.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Anything else?
No, I mean I'd like as my bonus action, I'd like to see if Dylan is as fluffy as she looks. Will you allow that?
You just like free free item interaction, rub her fur.
Yeah, because she looks super fluffy.
I do
And
what
she
cats do,
is-
and I just raise my tail and raise my bum, like all cats do when they get a scratch on their bum.
Huge cat
But she's
butt.
huge, so it's like
Yep.
it's like her butt is literally at eye level.
She's shoving her butts in our faces.
Well, all cats do that.
Yeah, they do.
True.
They really do. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's super fluffy. You you feel a little bit better as a result.
No.
Uh,
Recover 1
and-
hit point.
yeah, recover 1 hit point. Why not?
Yes.
All right. If you want to use your action to get 1 hit point, then I'll let you do it. Violet, your turn. Speaking of hit points.
All right, I had an idea. So, did I hear what was her name? Ivara say something or have like any verbal components to a spell?
When?
I don't know, when she made a spell? When she cast a spell?
Oh, I guess so.
Ah, that's great. Then I want to do a minor illusion that's coming from like here where she went off, and it's gonna say, "Lay off your weapons and submit to those powerful women." Maybe it works.
Okay. Before you do that, okay, yeah. So before you use your action to do that, you probably as a wizard who doesn't have access to that particular spell, but who has probably seen other wizards casting similar types of spells, you would know that there is a very the nature of the magical weave as it's being constructed to animate something, whether it's a skeleton or an object or something else, is such that the commands, although they may be verbally given, are still restricted to the actual caster and are not subject to illusory deception.
Ooh, that
So
does
they're
not
not-
sound good.
Yeah, they're not intelligent individual beings that can be fooled.
Hmm,
This is an
sad.
arcane or divine control type situation.
I thought more of them. Um, But all right.
So you're disappointed by the undead not having their own minds.
Yeah. Very sad.
Honestly, do better.
Right? Um. Hmm. All right. Then I would probably, because that would kind of be unnecessary. Um.
That would definitely potentially work if you were dealing with like, human creatures with a
Yeah.
real intelligence.
Would
But
have
it's a
been
good
better.
idea.
All right, then forget everything, and I want to cast Chromatic Orb
That'll
if I
work.
can.
Sure.
All right.
-2 to hit, but yes.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Okay.
So I want to cast it on this one. With fire.
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 Enemy of water. Yeah. Let's see.
With the bless.
Yeah, I think that should hit.
Hell yeah.
And that will. So which one was it? The injured one?
Yes, that one.
Okay, yeah, that will collapse in a smoking heap, burned and charred bones.
Take that. For being mindless.
A cute giggle after the take that.
Man. Well done, Laura. All right, Yoni.
Mira is going to take another shot with her short bow at the enemy that just behind the one that just died.
Okay. Yes.
16 to hit.
Yeah, so that'll hit.
5 damage and that's can't do anything else.
Okay. All right. Cracker could do some things.
Could do some things. Absolutely. I can get rid of this guy with my crazy raging. And I swing. Oh, I don't. Do I advantage still? I do.
Not
No,
anymore,
I
but
don't.
but that'll hit anyway. The 15 plus 4 will definitely hit.
Okay. And does he
Sorry,
fall
was
apart?
it the injured one or the injured one?
It's the uninjured one.
Okay.
Because he's right in front of me.
Yep. Not quite. Almost.
Well, I'm gonna just swing again.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that'll
27.
do it. Yep.
Okay.
With that kind of damage, like the bones literally go flying down the hallway. You just see like the skull bounce down the hallway and past the doorway.
I resist the urge to follow the boats and play with them.
Roll a wisdom saving throw. All right. Yeah, the drow male. He's kind of looking in between everybody's legs to, because he's at ground level, not for perverse reasons. And he's kind of getting a sense that the combat's not going very well. So he lays flat on the ground, stretched out again. Obviously surrendered completely.
Goodbye.
Yeah. No, actually, Delin, we actually did. Sorry, Henrietta, we actually did have the Rotha go on your turn. Skip this guy. Ilvara is actually. You don't hear or see her. Rotha and Delin can go now together.
Okay. And Rotha is going to attack this one.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And 2.
Plus 8. Oh, almost.
It's just gonna stay there.
Like the horns get locked in between the rib cage.
Yeah. I can squeeze between Cracker and the skeleton, right?
Sure, yeah.
Even though I'm large.
You can squeeze. You can squeeze with one size smaller, but if you're staying there to fight, you'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
But this spot is not squeezing for you.
Okay.
So if that's what you wanted to do.
So squeeze is double movement.
Yes. Sure.
There. And I guess I have
I
to
actually can't remember if it is or not, but
squeeze-
we can look it up later.
squeeze there
Unless
as well.
Rebecca knows.
Can
Yeah,
I?
you can squeeze. You can squeeze past anything. You just can't move through the enemy, but there's space for you to move.
So if we take double movement, I have 40 feet of movement. So if I take double movement between every one of them, I have
5,
30.
10, 15,
Right. So
25,
there's
35. Yeah, so you could squeeze into like this spot here.
and
That's what you want.
and
Okay.
I guess the skeleton gets an opportunity attack, the first one.
Yes, one of them does.
Yeah.
You want to roll it on yourself?
Sure. And now I roll a 18. That's the highest roll today. Nice.
Well, you can give yourself 5 hit points of cat
Yeah.
damage.
I am going to use my action to make a perception check with my smell because I have keen smell. So I'm going to
Okay.
see if I can still smell the cleric nearby.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is that with it? That's with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. That's the first B. Yeah. That's a 12.
The first P.
Yeah, that's from
Yeah,
Satina.
I mean,
the first
yeah,
B.
the first P.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, right? Because she literally was just there. So, it's like she was there 6 seconds ago. So how quickly does the scent dissipate, really? You don't hear anything, though.
Okay.
Okay. Orla?
I think I'd like to do a little science experiment. And I want to
Science.
see.
What's that?
I want to see. I'm attacking the one closest to the two beasts.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see how Toll the Dead could affect it.
Mm-hmm.
What? Toll Dead. That's a 4 on the wisdom save.
Yeah, it explodes in shattered bones, little bits of armor fragments, a few strands of old wispy hair that land on Delin and Rotha. Maybe it's like a
Okay.
little ball of fur that goes past Delin and it has to paw at it.
Okay, seems like that worked.
Yeah, I'd say so. If your question is whether or not they would be affected by necrotic damage, as a cleric, you would know that although some undead are immune to necrotic, not all undead are immune to necrotic.
Yeah, but I mean, with this one, I didn't know if it would be, but I tried.
Mhm. And now you know.
Since- Yeah.
Well done. Excellent. Anything else?
No, no cats next to me. Just some dragonborn into an elf elf.
Yeah, pet me.
Pet the dragonborn.
I pet the dragonborn. I guess I don't get any hit points from that.
No, you just
Aw.
you just reach up and you stroke her horn where the lantern is dangling, I guess. I feel like Laura, you need to redraw your artwork so that it has like a lantern hanging off one horn. I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, true. I will
If you
once my
if you
L
could
levels
fit it
are
in.
over.
Yeah, whenever you have time, no rush. Okay. So, what insights does the illuminated dragonborn wizard have? to share?
What insights? Well, mm,
Or what would she like to do, really?
yeah. um, all right. I want to. Oh yes. Oh no. Um,
What's
I
what's going
had
on
an
there?
idea, but then I would hit the Rotha, and I don't want to hit the Rotha. Um,
There's only one skeleton left, by the way, just to be clear.
yeah. So, I want to do what I did last time because that worked. So chromatic orb with fire.
Mm.
Very creative, yeah. And yes. Oh wait, here I go.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
I
wow.
think that will hit.
Yeah, and this also just explodes, but
Hell
this time,
yeah!
like, flaming bits of bone go flying past Cracker and Delin and the Rotha.
Gonna dance.
And it's
Do a
it
little
looks like a
dance.
mini fireball the way it explodes. Everything goes shattering. Yeah. Is it like loss or what kind of dance is it?
It's just
Floss.
like a happy dance with my arms up in the air, reaching for high fives from Mira and Orla. Yeah.
Right. But you're like much taller than the two of them. So like when you reach up, they're like trying to high five you and get in your armpit.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to reach it, but it's kind of like a game.
Yep. Fair enough. Okay. All right. So all the skeletons are destroyed, Mira.
Well, Mira,
And if Ilvara is not anywhere in sight, the only thing that's around that's not part of your party is this dude over here laying face down on the ground.
Mira is first going to jump up and try to high five Byleth. She'll jump a few times.
Roll athletics.
I will. Athletics. Saving throw or no? Wait.
If you won't succeed, it's gonna
I
be
don't
very
think there's
bad.
athletics saving throw.
Yeah, where is athletics?
Skill check.
I can't.
Yeah, it's skill set.
Oh, there.
All right. Yeah, you jump up.
Yippee.
You slap her in her scaly palm,
Hell yeah!
Yay!
and you manage to avoid brushing your face against. Does Byleth have armpit hair? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do Dragonborns even have hair?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. It's like smooth and warm to the touch,
Hmm.
surprisingly.
Very nice.
And then Mira's going to walk back towards the guy who's on the floor and pick up the dagger that she dropped.
And then he realizes the dagger was there the whole time, and he goes, "Damn it!"
He missed his chance.
He missed his chance.
And I'll just
Okay.
wink at him with the dagger in my hands.
He doesn't know what to make of that. He's kind of like a little bit afraid of all of you.
Good.
Okay. Anything else from Mira?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Cracker. Anything else for you?
I'm probably gonna move over here because I know that I have a feeling that Delin's probably gonna do that whole like digging her up thing again.
Sounds so weird without context.
Especially as a cat.
No, I don't know what she does. Just know she digs things up. Then I'm supposed to hit them.
Right?
It's like it's her job.
Okay. He doesn't do anything. He looks at Mira and then he kind of like scoots away from her while he's still laying face down on the ground. It's kind of a weird move. It's like he's like doing the crab, but he's horizontal to the ground. So he's like just waving his arms and his legs and he's scooching his body over. Is she gone? Is she dead?
Fine, she.
Ilvara.
I have no idea who that is, so I don't know.
Okay. Ilvara's turn. The Rotha.
Yeah, he's just gonna
With the
stay
s-
there.
Okay. Do you want to do anything, Henrietta? Does Delin want to do anything?
Yes, I want to go out into the hall where I saw that she went.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to again try and smell because now I'm closer and I'm going to kind of walk and smell, not too far out on the bridge, but
Right.
just walk around and also see if she's invisible, trying to cover all the spaces there, just to see.
Right. I wonder if a cat would land on its feet if it fell 3,000 feet
Yeah.
into a chasm.
Delin would.
Okay.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, exactly. So, the first thing you notice is that you don't smell her, but you do see her. She is climbing up the walls on her hands and feet without a rope, and she is all the way upstairs, hanging off of the side of the wall on the bridge above you. She is up here.
Mm. Is she within 60 feet?
Is she within 60 feet? Yeah, probably. Yes, definitely. I'd say she's within 60 feet. She's actually just disappearing around the corner though. So you'll get like one quick shot at something.
Okay. No, I used my action to search. I was just gonna do a mind link, but I guess that since I used my action to search for her, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. If it was an attack, I'd probably say something different.
no, I'm just gonna say that you're trapped down here with us. And that's it.
Mm, right, because you're a cat.
Yeah, but the mind link.
I understand.
Mm.
I know that's why you're
Just-
using mind
Yeah.
link. Yep, as opposed to speaking.
Yep.
Because if you were speaking, you'd just be like,
Imagine if it was a mind link and she just heard meow.
Yeah.
sandbox kitty litter, sandbox kitty litter. And as she does that, as you do that, she turns around and hisses at you, and you sense great anger. As she's about to disappear, you watch as a sudden dark shape crosses your vision and shoots upward and suddenly runs through her, and she freezes while she's trying to hold on to the wall, and suddenly she loses her grip and she starts to fall, completely paralyzed.
Aw. Oh, don't get the looter. Damn it. Ah, fine. Too bad.
Morals.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah. It's hard to be good.
It's hard to be.
I've been trying, but kind of backfires
It's-
once in a
Have
while.
you?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. It's not that fun.
It's not that fun. It is.
Your Honor, I try to be good, but it's just not that fun.
No, it's not.
Fair enough. Sentence suspended.
I'm not evil,
All
evil,
right.
just little evil. Just a little.
All right. Orla, you watch as she goes plummeting into the chasm.
Wait, do I see that?
No, not Orla. I mean, you're all the way back there.
Oh.
At best, maybe you see like Delin's body kind of stiffen, and you hear the sound of whistling as she goes flying by. At best, but you're like 50 feet away, like 15 meters. That's quite far. So, And Delin didn't even speak. She just used a mind link.
I don't know how. Wait. I
You
guess I
can move.
can.
Yeah.
I can move next to Cracker. I think.
Yeah, you can move there, basically. Stepping over dead bones.
And I can't see what's going on, but I know that Dylan is a cat and she went after her. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna use my action to speak to Dylan. I'm gonna say, where is she? Meow once. No, meow once if she's gone. Meow twice if you've eaten her.
And there's a pause. And just meow.
Oh, okay.
Very clever. Very good. Well done. Can you top that one, Laura?
I don't know what's going on there. So I'm gonna go to this fellow here and also using my action to speak, and I'm gonna be like, huh? How'd you like that? Was great, wasn't it?
With just taunting him? Like you're gonna taunt him? Okay. Sure. Yeah.
But I also, I wanted to ask because, maybe we'll see each other again. Like, do you have a name or what is your name?
Oh, right, we forgot to ask. We always do that. We never ask about the names.
Yeah, but he's a male drow, so he's used to being asked his name.
Yeah.
He looks
Yeah.
at you and says,
Oh, I don't think anyone's ever asked me my name. Oh, well, I'm a male. I was born a male, and that's what I've always been. So they called me male-born, but I always thought that was a bit simplistic, so I call myself Malaborn.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bala.
He
It's a very
genuinely
nice
doesn't
name.
know what to do. And he bows further. Somehow you didn't think you could get any lower into the ground, but somehow he squirms and he actually looks like he's 2 centimeters lower into the ground than he was a moment ago.
I'm at your service for letting me live.
All right, that's cool. But you don't have to bow if you don't want to. I'm cool with just chilling.
It's like so awkward. He's like the worst simp in the world. It's like just have a spine,
Oh my
man.
god.
If there's anything I can do for you,
What about a back massage? Sometimes it's a bit stiff there, and all the fighting.
yes, of course I can do that.
Ah, that is so nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you guys have a party masseuse, it sounds like. Mira,
yeah.
what do you want to do? Yeah.
Well, Mira is watching all of this going on, and she's like,
There's gonna be a fight for this guy now.
well, first, Lynn was hugging a decapitated corpse, sleeping on his abs. Now Byleth is getting a massage from a drow. And honestly, Mira's wondering in what kind of party she ended up with.
Well, we've been on the road a lot.
Like she is starting to question her life decisions.
It's like working really, really hard all year and then taking a holiday in a really fancy upscale resort where everybody is there to help me feel better.
So I'll just ask Byleth, and how is he doing? Are you enjoying it?
Me? I love it. It's very nice, It's not too soft, but it's also, not too much pressure. So it's the best massage I've had in a while. Very nice, very nice. You're doing great. Maybe I'll even tip you.
Oh, you're going to cut off my tip?
No. No.
And
Not
he just
unless you
sort of
want us
covers
to.
up briefly.
You don't
Well,
understand what it's like being a male drow. You could literally be executed just for not being good enough at something.
Yeah. No, I apparently don't understand. I'm sorry you had to go through so much. Yeah.
You're the nicest people I've ever met, even if you are Ibil.
That's
uh,
just who we are.
Mira's just going to laugh at that and walk away. That's my turn. I'm just going to like hide behind a pillar and stifle my laughter.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I feel like we've left out Cracker and Dalin and Orla. Combat's obviously over. What do you got? Anything you three want to do?
Just I think I'm probably gonna walk out here and find out what's going on. But I can't because, I'll look around and Fuzzy Butt's right there. So
Yeah.
I pet Fuzzy Butt just to see if maybe Fuzzy Butt can tell me what the heck's going on.
I'm not gonna wild shape out of it yet because my real self isn't doing too well. So I'm just gonna do a mind link and just, well, she fell to her death. Let's just go.
Yes. And as you say that, the spirit that you had been fighting in the temple floats down to you and hovers there expectantly in front of Dalin.
I'm gonna do a mind link. Are we good? Friend or foe?
Are we good?
I was the sub-commander of the House Dusker forces. We were charged with eliminating the enemy, but partway through the battle, we realized there was treachery amongst the drow ranks. And while I had considered trying to complete our mission, we also wanted to exact vengeance upon Mizram and the other Council of 8 Houses who sent us to our deaths needlessly, purely to advance their political gains, and to loathe our supposed goddess who revels in chaos and turned her back upon us despite her strength in her name. I reject her, and I hope that I can find some future purpose, seeking and exacting my painful vengeance upon those who caused our deaths.
Oh, okay. Well, I hear Kerensley is looking for some help against Loth and her followers. You try her?
Spectre floats in front of you,
Oh,
but the eyes
sorry.
glow bright red,
Maybe not.
and it speaks back to you.
Kiransali. Yes.
Oh,
We had not considered this. Yes, this could work.
tell her I
We
sent you.
don't have.
I want to get a star in my book.
Do you know Kiransali? You are not one of her priestesses.
No, but we met briefly. Kind of fell through a portal. And there she was. All scary and stuff.
I sense her energy.
And a spectral hand reaches out to touch you.
Uh,
And you realize it's the same specter that you saw earlier, giving you hints.
Cool.
And
see.
it touches your chest, and you feel the cold, but at the same time, the heat from the brand upon your upper breast lights up, and there's a crackle of energy, both dark and light, that shoots out from your sigil and reaches his fingertips.
Yes. Ransely, goddess of vengeance. Yes. This be perfect. Come, brothers. We shall exact our vengeance.
Oh,
And
jeez.
suddenly you see a whole host of these spirits just rise up from the chasm beneath you. You suspect there are many bodies at the bottom there, not just the ones you eliminated from the temple.
Ah.
And they all share momentarily in this crackle of energy as it shoots and arcs between them all like lightning.
We will exact our vengeance upon them, all of the drow who led to our house's demise. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And they disappear.
Whew, thank God I don't dream. I would have nightmares for hours, for days.
Sorry, was that house Duskrin?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It was. All right.
Good they didn't see the other guy in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he suddenly dies
No.
In the middle of the massage, just
in the middle of the massage.
No, we weren't finished. Haven't gotten to my lower back yet.
That
Ah.
that sounded so wrong out of context.
it did.
Okay, well, that was interesting. I kind of feel a lot safer now knowing that those spirits are gone. So I'm gonna turn into myself again. And knowing that I did a good deed for Kransley, I feel that things are looking up for me.
Yes, you feel a warm, glowing sensation emanating from the brand on your breast, and briefly you feel cold. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I don't know all about that.
Oh no.
And
I
then,
feel great. Take damage.
And then you are healed completely.
Oh, nice.
Damn. I'm jealous.
I'm just gonna whisper down to the tattoo. You're welcome. I kind of forgot while we were fighting now, and I have forgotten it since we met Kransley, that everything we kill, we actually send their souls to her, don't we? Wasn't that part of the deal?
Or is that like an intentional thing we have to like intentionally send their souls, or is it
Well,
automatic?
I think it's.
I thought if we die.
I don't know. I think I remember that she said that everything that we kill, we send to her or something.
Looking it up.
Or was
Do
it
you have a
when we
goddess on
died?
death speed dial?
Well, she's not a goddess of death, but vengeance, and she's
Yeah.
angry at Loth and her followers.
I mean, if we die, we definitely have to work for her
Yeah.
forever.
Well, you
Well,
guys, not
yeah.
me.
Not
Peace
you.
out.
You have to. Well, it wasn't too bad there. There was warm. It was warm. It wasn't cold. Never gonna
And
be
you,
cold again. Go there?
you didn't get any cool tattoos or jewelry.
No. Well,
Matriarchy rules.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do
Do any
Mira
of the
and Violet see all of these ghosts leave?
Probably not.
Nah.
Yeah, we're too invested in the massage.
Mm-hmm.
Do any
Just
of
rock,
the like
just rocking up afterwards, like, hey, so what happened?
do any of the like summoned skeletons have any loot, or did they like kind of disappear when we killed them?
Oh, well, so some of the skeletons were actually the dead bodies of the drow that killed, and some of them were just the ones that were the dead bodies laying around already.
Ah, okay.
So they're not like new. That it's not like a conjure spell where they appear magically out of thin air.
No pearl,
No pearl.
maybe. Like, there's always a possibility.
There is always a possibility.
I feel like if you could turn one of us into a pearl, you would do it.
I'm certain that
I'm-
Ilvara had a pearl, but she's gone. I'm
Oh.
tempted to go down there. Just check.
I'm okay. I'm gonna ask Delin. Like, Delin, does this Rotha like stay with us forever now,
Oh, not
or
not
is this like
forever.
a temporary thing?
Just an hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
then I won't heal him.
No, you don't have to.
Oh,
That said,
cruel world.
you know, you could just cut off a steak.
No. Poor thing.
It's magical. It's a fey construct. It'll just disappear. It's not going to be hurt.
you're out here killing beings, humanoids, and and you're stuck on a cow.
It's for the greater good,
Well,
as we like to say.
I think we're done here now. We started the engine. We cleansed the temple.
I need a beer.
Yeah. Maybe we should go and check on the loop ghost. The loop. And see if he's
Good
doing
idea.
better.
So
True.
the engine is still active, right?
Yeah,
So we're good.
we're good.
But did we kill all ghosts in here? Like the
Mm.
entire thing?
No.
Maybe we should just like go around shouting, because we're supposed to like kill them or like make them work for Stone.
Yeah, but I think that we kill or not kill, but we removed most of the unfriendly ghosts. The drow, House Duscrim. And if we talk to the loop-de-loop ghosts, maybe he can gather the other ghosts and maybe help to protect the new city or just cross over into the light.
I mean, as much as I like to like do a good job, I think we've done enough for
Yeah.
like Stone that I'm actually like happy to just say like 90% done is like she doesn't need to know, right?
No, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna go over to my Rotha, and being through a lot today, I'm just gonna mount it and ride it outside.
Cinematic.
Yep.
Question:
Like
you're going to leave
Lady
Kira
Godiva.
and Byleth?
Oh God, what are we going to do with the drow guy?
I feel like if we bring him into Stone, they
He's-
might.
Yeah, he's dead if we do that.
Can we like dress him up a bit?
Mira, what about your slime? Maybe that could help.
That's gonna kill him.
I don't know.
I can do one better. I have costumes.
Hmm.
I happen to have a grass skirt and a coconut bra.
Yeah, that's gonna help.
Which,
They're
which
not
is
gonna
not
see
gonna look.
see that he's
I
drow.
have another. I have another costume. I have two costumes. One of them is the skirt and the coconut bra. The other one is a clown mask.
Hmm.
A
Yeah, are we just
half-naked
going to-
drow male with scars all over his arms, wearing a clown mask, a coconut bra, and a grass skirt. That doesn't look suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
We have we have light armor left over, so that could cover up his like armor a bit.
The problem is that he's drow. If any skin is visible, they're going to see it. But when we went in here, did we go straight from the other town, or was there somewhere on the road that he could slip out and kind of go off by himself?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, when we went in here, is there?
So there, the connection between the new model city and Blingdenstone is a very long, extremely large underground thoroughfare that's been carved out of some natural caverns. But the description of the new model city at the time was that it was both a satellite as well as its own separate trading station. So from the map that Byleth has copied from the map room, you'll remember that there are other entrances to New Model City up here, which allow, and also this area, which has been walled off and blocked through natural rockfall. But this one, when you sort of ran past it, some of you ran past it getting into the other control rooms and try to disable the various portcullis traps that had trapped one of your bards. This looked like it was in generally in decent condition.
Okay. I think we should just tell him about that entrance and tell him to go that way, because if he's gonna follow us, he is going to get us in trouble or killed, and he's gonna be killed as well.
We could put something over his head. Or we say that we found him and he's now our slave. Even though he isn't, but like.
But what are we going to use him for?
I mean, I think he would like serving the queen.
Well, he might like
Who's
it.
the
but
queen?
Wasn't there a queen?
The queen
that
in
queen.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
really?
Blingdenstone.
Oh, the actual. I was like, Mira's really getting ahead of herself.
I mean, I have some elven heritage. I could take over this place, but too much administrative work.
Well, he could try and go to the surface, but drow aren't really welcome there either. I just think that he shouldn't come with us, because we are going to a lot of places that are not drow friendly, and having to defend ourselves or explain it to everyone could become difficult at times.
Maybe we can just ask him where he wants to go.
I'm just afraid that he's going back to his house and telling them about us. I mean, we just killed his like friends that he spent 100 years trapped with. Although maybe we did. If you're trapped with someone for 100 years, maybe we actually did him a favor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the worst marriage ever.
And he also told us that if he went home, he was going to get killed. So I don't think he wants to go home.
But also,
As if we
like,
use him as a spy.
I don't think he has any loyalty to us, to be honest.
But also, if we just let him leave on his own, isn't he just going to get killed anyway? As soon as he
that's not our problem.
Yeah, then it's not. Then it's.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of mean to just like say, hey, let's just send him off, and we know he's definitely going to die on his own here.
He attacked us.
I agree. He attacked. Yeah, he attacked us.
Should
But
we
he isn't
care about
attacking us
him?
anymore.
But we also attacked him.
Shut up! You're getting a massage.
Well, we could have him hide when we go and talk to the queen about this city. I don't think it's wise to bring him with us, disguised or not.
Can
But
turn
And
others into animals.
no, not yet.
Or
Soon.
he could stay in here and hide in here.
Well, the problem is that the queen will probably want to come and check it out. And she won't be alone. I just think that maybe, I don't know.
Can you stick him in your bag? Isn't he small?
Well, putting him in the bag of holding will suffocate him.
Oh,
What
right.
what if Byleth like makes him like casts him like to like be small, and then we put him in like a normal backpack where he can breathe?
And that
Yeah.
lasts for
Somebody
how
have a
long?
breath pocket.
How long
Um,
does that last?
1 minute.
Yeah. Well, we could try and disguise him as me and just kind of say that I got really hurt or something, and I can turn into a rat and hide in someone's bag. Then we aren't more than when we left.
Doesn't have. I mean, maybe does someone have like ink so we can like dye his hair?
Do I have any dye left from when I was at the bathhouse? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. If it's on your character sheet, I suppose you do.
Vial of poison? No, not that one.
That would fix the problem.
Yeah.
You
some
smush
hair
some
dye
good
is
berries into your hair.
poisonous.
Yeah.
I have some hard cheese. If we grind that up, we can turn him blonde.
You're going to treat his head like a plate of spaghetti.
Parmesan on the side.
Agree.
Well,
That's gonna smell great.
we could say that he's a prisoner and that we are going to bring him with us to the library because he has been trapped in a portal for hundreds of years, and we would like to question him and do some research on the pocket dimension. Then we have a valid reason for bringing him in with us as a prisoner.
Actually, I should have said this before, but I kind of forgot what I have in my backpack. I have a disguise kit.
That would come in handy, but I'm just afraid that they would see through it, and then we have to explain why we tried to disguise him.
Because he's my long lost cousin.
That you managed to find in the haunted new model city.
Yeah.
Yep. They'll believe it 100%.
I mean, we could just say that there were some like because of the whole engine thing and because portals are really strange. Just a random portal popped up and this guy came out just randomly,
Yeah,
and he wasn't totally there to attack anyone.
We're going to bring him with us to the library to do some research on the portal and him.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But what
Sure.
do we do if they demand to hand him over?
Well, we're not
I
gonna say
can
he's
put the
the
clown
drow.
mask on him and say he's just my backup dancer.
Sure.
I mean, we've done so much for them. I feel like we have the right to demand some things, which is taking like a study subject with us.
Agreed.
And if they won't let us, we won't help them anymore.
As long as we're leaving now. Because, I mean, we've been here so long.
Yeah.
I don't want to live here.
I mean, she did also say we need to do one more thing for them before they help us find the library.
Yvonne's
Yeah.
like, I want to get to the next chapter.
Yeah.
I'm rolling my eyes.
I'm done
These
with these
guys
side
have given us
quests.
nothing in return.
Yeah.
I feel like
Honestly,
maybe
I
they're
also don't
bluffing
care
a
about
bit.
this guy. So
I mean,
really,
he's
your morals,
feeling
the morals of
remorse.
this group, it's really confusing.
No, he's feeling remorse for what he did, right?
Mm,
Are you?
I wouldn't
I
say
can feel it in the
remorse.
massage.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look at him and ask him, do you feel sorry for what you did?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
I'm gonna. Can I do it too? Just to for myself to see if he.
If anybody who's proficient in insight can
Yeah.
roll an insight check.
Okay.
I'm proficient.
Okay, if you want to.
Oh, 18.
26.
The word remorse is not a word the drow use.
No.
As an elf or a cultural elf, you would know that the drow are they're culturally different. You know how some human groups just don't have certain words, like American Indians didn't have like a personal ownership word, which was the whole reason why that whole Manhattan traded from the Indians to the Dutch for 6 boxes of beads is a misleading historical story. They thought they were trading for the right to visit and use the land on occasion.
Mm.
So there's this whole concept that the drow just don't really feel remorse. So the concept that he feels remorse and therefore wants to make, atonement for it is very alien. It's not to say he can't be taught, but it's not something that is naturally in his culture.
Mhm.
What you do know is that intimidation is very commonly used, as is persuasion. It's matriarchal, but also very hierarchical. So you're women, you are his captors, and you are in charge, both physically as well as socially.
Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just bring him with us and get back. I'm kind of done with this place.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Okay,
Dun, dun,
so
dun, dun.
I'm gonna grab all your tokens, put you all together, including
Walkie walk.
Delin riding her Rotha steed. Oh, almost forgot Orla. Can't do that.
No.
Can I recover 1 hit point from the massage?
Sure.
So we're
You
gonna
feel the
talk.
stress is coming out of your neck.
Ah, very nice.
Okay, hang on one sec. All right. You guys are at the bridge to the entrance.
We're gonna try and talk to the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what are you guys going to do? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I turn to Mira and I say, "Can you fix this one?"
Sure, it's going to take a while, but I can.
Okay.
Fix what one? Fix what?
This bridge, because this bridge was a little rickety last time we went over it.
Oh, right.
Yep.
So I'll cast mending on every single board.
Oh
going
my
to take
God.
1,
It
2,
takes a
3, 4,
minute.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes.
Okay, I go back here and have a little nap.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess it's not impossible. Unless you want to think of the bridge as an object.
I can only repair things. The dimension is like 1 foot is 1 foot. So
Yes. So some of the boards are broken in a way that they cannot be repaired. They're not cracks or clean breaks. They're actually missing chunks, as you can see from the map itself, right?
Mhm.
So the Rotha is going to have a hard time walking across it, which is also, just to be clear, the bridge itself is over 100 years old with no maintenance. So aside from repairing cracks, the material itself just goes through a certain amount of decay, right?
I'm sorry, Mr.
Um,
Rosa.
Are we leaving him here?
The Rosa?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, he's
I'm just gonna stop concentrating him. Poof, he's gone.
Oh, oh no.
I mean, I guess that's nicer than just leaving him here to be alone.
Yeah, he would poof
True.
out in an hour, so.
He served
An
his
hour
purpose.
of loneliness, the last in his life.
Oh,
he's gonna go back to the
it's very
Feywild,
sad.
and he'll be like, Dude, you have no idea.
Yeah.
It was like the weirdest thing, honestly. I'm just like sitting here on my mushroom stool, hanging out with my buds. Next thing I know, I'm in this weird, bizarre, hairy body in the Underdark, and I'm being beaten on by this weird lady with a ponytail that looked so cheap.
Dude, I want to have what you're having.
Yeah, so Mr. Loop-de-Loop is standing there. He's not running his mouth off showing the diagram. He's not running off the edge. He's not running across the bridge. He's just standing there looking at you all on the opposite side of the chasm.
Hello, Mr. I forgot your name, or you actually didn't tell me. I don't know. Hello.
And he takes off his glasses. He seems to wipe them. And then he puts them back on his face. And he waves. And of course, you spoke in a language he doesn't understand because he speaks Gnomish. And he waves to you, saying that none of you understand.
Male Drow understand? Maliburn? Was that his name?
Yeah, Maliborn, Maleborn.
Thank you.
The male drow doesn't seem to understand either. He's just looking dejected. On the one hand, dejected, and on the other hand, he's pestering all of you by trying to offer everybody massages.
I'm gonna do a mind link and just come again. Didn't understand that.
Oh, and he looks at you. He seems to stick a finger in his ear and then pull it out. Oh, you're not speaking. Oh, hello, and welcome to the new model city. Have you been here the whole time? I don't remember seeing you. And then he suddenly looks at the dead bodies of the Sverfneblin around him. Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah.
And then his shoulders slump and he looks down. Oh. Did you fix it?
Yes. It did.
It's working?
It's working.
Oh. Wow. That's such a relief. And are they gone?
Mm, the drow, you mean?
And he suddenly seems to notice Maliborn with you.
He's our prisoner.
Yes.
Don't worry. We got
Doesn't
him.
look like a prisoner. You haven't chained him.
Well, do you know anything about drow?
Only they're killers.
Okay. Well, they tend to do what women say. And we also kind of spare this life, so he owes us.
And
Sounds
we're
like my
all women.
wife. Oh. Just kidding. Well, so we're all safe then?
Yes, you are.
Oh. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he disappears.
Oh. Bye.
That was rude.
That was rude.
Yeah.
Finally.
I'm just gonna tell the others what I said.
Yeah, I mean, from my end, it just looked like you were staring at him and then you willed him to disappear.
Oh, I did. I got powers. Powers of the
Hut,
mind.
hut, hut, hut,
Thank
hut.
you.
Hut, 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 hut.
What that?
And a whole
Oh,
contingent, a brigade of Sverfneblin come rushing through the hallways, spears and shields at the ready. And they're all looking around corners suspiciously, holding up their shields really high. and they spot you.
You halt.
We are halting. Not moving.
Which language are they speaking?
Well, the lead one is actually using Undercommon, which some of you understand.
No, we don't.
Not I.
The
No.
lead one is using Common, which all of you understand.
Or is Undercommon like the American is like the difference between British and American?
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay.
It's like the difference between Canadian and American.
Now, eh?
It's like the difference between somebody from Skegness and somebody from America. The Americans would never understand that person.
Québécois et français. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Banlieue. Yeah.
Yeah. The accent, understandable. Some of the slang, impossible.
Oh, so are they gone?
Yes. Well, the dangerous one is, but there might be some friendlies still left here.
Oh. Friendly, you mean the not living friendly, but former gnomes?
Yes. Some engineers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, good. We need engineers. There's
Yeah.
been all kinds of weird stuff happening. Did you do something while you were here?
Well, we kind of turned on an engine that made a anti-teleportation shield around the city or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
You
you can
don't.
if you go into the console room right behind us. There's a face in the wall. He will tell you everything.
Oh, you mean like one of the magic mouths?
Yes, one of those.
Oh, that would explain it.
Hmm?
We've had all kinds of teleportation circles going off that haven't been active for hundreds of years.
Hmm.
That's why none of the druids and clerics and wizards are with us today. They sent us down here, which, well, I don't need to tell you. I'm not getting paid enough for this duty.
He said duty.
What was it? Is it something I said?
No.
In fact, they're still going off everywhere. Well, if you're done here, we can all.
And suddenly a circle pops open and out tumbles this character, a human, about 6 feet tall, in robes, no weapons. And he's just sitting there on the ground, and they all turn around and face him.
You halt!
What happened to the anti-teleportation stuff?
Been lots of teleportation.
Well, it stops the magical teleportation, but anybody who's trapped in it seems to be getting released.
Ah.
It seems as the last few days of the war, people were trying to escape.
I see.
And we were trying to call in reinforcements at the same time. We've had Drow coming in. We've had Sverfneblin, who haven't been seen for 100 years, who were thought lost. We've even had a few visitors who were stuck in transit. Who are you?
Hello. I am the simulacrum of Agamemnon Scorch of Silvery Moon.
What? How did you end up here?
Hey, Professor!
Do I know you?
I was in your class. University.
Oh, you must mean the other simulacrum. Yes, there are 6 of us.
Oh, okay. We met another one of you. He was
Yes.
trapped
Well, my
under a
master's very
portal,
busy.
fueling it.
Yes.
Yeah.
My master likes use portals. It saves time.
Yeah.
I was sent here as an advisor in the construction of an engine to prevent teleportation. But during the attacks, I was summoned back, as I am not combatant. I seem to have been stuck in a pocket dimension.
Yes. Seems so. Now you're free. You're welcome.
Thank you. I don't sense my master.
What?
Agamemnon is missing.
Yeah, we know he's missing, but you can't sense him?
I would know if he was available. He's not in touch.
Okay. What could be the reason for that? Where could he be?
Well, he wouldn't be on this plane.
Uh,
Since I was in the pocket dimension, I just assumed it was because I was trapped. But I guess he's not here at all.
we heard that he was missing, but we have no idea where he is.
Oh. So I've been missing for 100 years, I think, give or take a few decades.
Uh-huh.
And you know one of my simulacrum brothers.
Yes.
And he points at Mira.
Yes, I do.
As well.
He teaches at the conclave.
Oh, is he still there?
I think so. He was there when I left him.
I know this is very awkward, sir. And he looks at the Sverfnebelin captain. I sense that the teleportation circles have been turned off as a result of the interference of Thersres. May I assume the engine has been reinstated? That's what they're telling me. Could I borrow one of you to get me out of the city? I'm not supposed to use any magic because as a simulacrum I cannot replenish my spell slots. But I believe in an emergency Agamemnon would allow me to do this. I can teleport us back to Silvery Moon where I can speak to my brothers, but I don't know where they are. Would one of you be able to guide me back?
Sure, I'll help you. I've been
Oh,
dying. I've been dying to get out of this hellhole.
Question.
well,
How
yes.
weird. Would we be able to go back here, or would you be able to help us get to this specific library? Looking at Dylan, because I'm not sure what it's called again.
What
Graven,
library?
Graven Hollow? Was that the name? Graven.
Oh, Graven Hollow.
Yes. We are trying to get there. We are doing all these side quests to get a guide. We are helping helping Building Stone to get a guide to take us there.
Unfortunately, Graven Hollow is not a physical location so much as it is a conceptual location in space and time.
Yeah, we
My
heard.
teleportation is unable to seek out such a location. My master has memories of visiting, but he had to travel physically from the last known closest teleportation circle, which is still closer than this location, but would still entail at least a week's worth of travel after. And that is a location that was secure over 100 years ago from my memories. I cannot confirm that it is safe now.
Huh.
You have access to your master's memory.
I cannot learn new concepts, but I can use all of his memories, his abilities at the time I was created, and I am allowed to write down physical records for his perusal upon his return.
And when he visited Graven Hollow, did he meet someone named CTL?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Thanks for trying.
How old are you? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm 25.
My memories have occurred before you were born. Approximately 100 years before. It's quite possible he met this person after
Yeah, probably. Humans don't tend to live that long.
No, but my master is beyond human. He uses the clone spell as well as simulacra.
Ah, so he has eternal life, almost. Well, we need to go to Graven Hollow for multiple reasons.
I believe Blingdenstone has access to individuals who know how to get to Graven Hollow. I don't know if that's still true, but King Sniktik, who previously ruled here, or at the time that I was trapped, certainly had access indirectly. I'm sure someone there can help you. But I must report all the events that have occurred, and I must return to Silvery Moon immediately.
Yeah, but we don't have to join you, right? You
No,
can
but
just
if you could have spare one person, I'm sure we can arrange for that person to return to you shortly.
you can have this
Would you guys,
drow.
would
No,
would you guys mind if I go?
Yes, if you are a former student, I'm sure that would be appropriate, since you are familiar with the Conclave recently, and you would even know where the other simulacrum is located.
Yes, I could perhaps visit my mother, so I'll be back.
Tell me
Can I-
in what shape Conclave is, please. That would be great. Thank you.
I
Has
will.
something happened to the
Will.
Conclave? Has it been attacked?
Um, well, you'll see.
Oh,
Maybe not.
oh my god, are you the one who did that?
Did what? I mean, you know.
Were you the one
I'm
who blew up
just.
the lab?
What do you mean? It was. I didn't do it on purpose, you know?
Oh my god, you are a legend!
Thank you?
Oh my
Why?
god, I can't believe
That
I've
is
met you. Oh my god,
that
everyone
is
at the university
unexpected.
loves you.
Huh. Yeah, well.
It's legendary. Bad respect.
Thanks a lot.
While
I
this is
mean,
going,
yeah. My sneezes are iconic. That's just what I'm saying.
I heard you crafted a bomb.
Something like that.
You must teach me. Really, you must.
I will someday. Someday. And I'm petting her shoulder.
Aw. Okay,
Well,
Simulacra.
this is all very satisfying, but if it's all right with the rest of you, I really must get going.
I'd like to whisper to Dylan, um, is this person, I don't know if it's really a person, is this person trustworthy? Can we really send Mira with him? I mean, she's
yeah,
young and
no, he's trustworthy.
large and
He's okay.
I don't want anything to happen to her.
No, but I think both Cora and Satina knew him from before, and I think he's okay. And the
Yeah,
other
I don't know this
simulacrum.
Cora person.
Oh no, you've never met Cora. She was another one in our group, our former cleric. And they said that she
Wait,
was okay. So
wait, for your former cleric, did she die?
no. She just had to deal with some personal issues. Yeah, I think we were gonna go with that.
Okay, okay.
Let's just say she found a drow of her. She's got
Alright, okay.
she's got her own set of abs to rest her head upon.
She was called back by her deity. She's okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was just a bit worried
No. He's okay.
about myself.
Oh, about yourself, yeah. Oh, you're okay as well. Well, as far as I can tell. I think we're good. So, just go back to Blingling Stone and try and explain some of this.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe.
gonna give Mira like a motherly hug.
Aww.
Like, be safe.
I hug her back.
Be safe. Don't get into any troubles. Do what this guy says. Be nice. Don't run
Thank
off.
you. You know me. I'll be safe.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried.
Can you
'Cause I know you.
can you also try when you're up there try to get some information about how the mold is affecting the
Affecting.
everything up there?
Okay, I can definitely ask when I'm going to the university. I know some of the professors there, so I can definitely ask.
Just to see how bad things are. We did have some news about not everything being good up there. So
Before I leave, I would like to give my ointment to Byleth.
Oh, thank you. That is so nice. I'll treasure it.
Well, don't use it all until I get back.
Of course not.
See it as a promise that I will come back, because I will come back for my ointment. Okay, Professor, I think we're all ready to go.
Very good. Well, unfortunately, teleportation is disabled, so we'll have to use our two little legs.
Ugh.
And with that, they both walk off together. Mira just complaining, presumably, the whole way about how tiring it is.
I just fought some crazy guy. I just fought some drow. Do we really have to walk?
Would you like me to carry you?
I mean, I won't say no.
She hops on his back and they walk off together. Or he walks off carrying her piggyback style.
I wave at the party.
All right. Well, we ran over a little bit, but I hope everybody had fun.
yes.
And we'll pick up next week. And for Yoni and Mira, well, let's just say the visit home might change the way she views the world.
Ooh.
I hope she takes
Dun, dun,
notes.
Yeah.
I will. I will give you a full report of everything that happens in Silvery Moon.
Good.
Yes, in fact, Mira probably needs to do that, actually. She'll have to do her own recap the following week when she gets back. She'll do a separate individual recap.
Good.
Cool.
All right. Okay, folks. Well, I'll see most of you next Sunday, and I hope you all have a lovely week.
You too.
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care.